So guys, we were in every single cup competition this season. So we've won 2 of them. We've fallen short on 2. Could we make it 3-2? 4 or 3-2 against? Welcome to a match preview of Chelsea against Crystal Palace.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So Super Cup tick, World Club Cup tick, the Carabao Cup cross, Champions League cross. So now we've got the FA Cup to play for. So big semi-final at Wembley up against Crystal Palace, and this match means quite a lot to me, seeing as I live a stone's throw from Crystal Palace. I'm 15-minute walk away from Crystal Palace. So if we lose this one, I've got all my neighbourhood to deal with. So boys, you can't let me down. We need a big performance from every single one of you. So let's take a look at the team news. Thomas Tuchel had some good news today in his press conference, and we've only got one. The 2 we know about of Ben Chilwell and Callum Hudson-Odoi are out, and apart from that, we've got a full house. So that is good news for us. Crystal Palace, we don't know whether Tyrek Mitchell is going to play for them, and Elise, he's been fantastic for them. You know, straight out of Cobham, another one of the Cobham boys. He's probably going to be doing a late fitness test. And sorry, Palace, but you can't have Conor Gallagher. You know, a lot of talk was going around, with especially from Patrick Vieira, who said that it's unfair on Gallagher that he's not playing against his parent club. But those are the terms of the loan deal, guys. You know, if you draw your team in a cup competition, no matter what stage of the competition, then no, why should we strengthen your team at the expense of our team? He's employed by us. You're lucky that we've loaned him to you to get you this far in the first place. So, you know, we don't want to cut off our nose to spite our face. So, although I feel sorry for the boy Conor Gallagher, but he also knew what he was getting into when he went on this loan move to Crystal Palace. Right, I'm going to be looking at some head-to-heads and past FA Cups, guys. Doesn't make good reading, actually. I was quite surprised. The first time we actually played the Palace was 1905-06. I remember that's the season after we were formed, and we played them in the FA Cup. And, guys, it wasn't good. We got we got humiliated. We lost 7-1 in that game, but we got the excuse of we were just a brand new team starting out, so yeah. But then we went on to play them, I think, in 1926. And again, another defeat. This time we got beat 2-1 in the FA Cup. But good news, 1970, we beat them 2-1, I believe. And that's the year that we went on to win the FA Cup. So great omens, actually. Every time that we've beaten Crystal Palace in the FA Cup, we've gone on to win it. That's only once, but still, good omen. Then the season, no, that's a lie, actually, because the season afterwards, we beat them 2-0 after a replay, 2-2 draw. We beat them 2-0 after a replay in 71, and we didn't go on to win it. So ignore what I just said about a good omen. And that's the last time. And then I think 1976. This is the first time actually I remember, because those the earlier ones, obviously, a couple of them I wasn't born in, and a couple of them I was too young to remember those ties. But I do remember the one in 76, actually. I think Peter Taylor, if I'm not mistaken, score one in a 3-2 defeat. And that's the last time I think we played them in the FA Cup. Since then, we've played them a couple of times in what was known as the ZDS Cup. And that's a cup which was formed by Ken Bates and some others for the teams who weren't in Europe, or the Premier League teams at the time who weren't in Europe. I think it wasn't Premier League, it was a Division 1, I think it was back in the day. And was it Premier League? No, it was Premier League. I think Premier League started the season after. And we beat them. I was at both games, actually, when we beat them 2-0 home and away in the semi-finals, the ZDS Cup. And we went on to beat Crystal Palace 5-4. And then a couple of seasons later, I again was at that match. I think we beat them 1-0. I think that's the last time we've played them in cup competition. Story about Crystal Palace, actually, because obviously, as I said, I'm close to them. But I do remember when I was young, I couldn't actually go to the Chelsea matches because my parents wouldn't give me the money. A, because there was 10 of us in the family, so money was tight. Also, they had a reputation of being a bit of a racist club as well. So I probably wouldn't have been safe to go there as a 14, 15-year-old anyway. But what I did used to do, whenever they used to play at Selhurst Park, I used to go and, I didn't have the money, as I said, so I used to go to the game. Anyone who's been to Selhurst Park would know that there was, back then, they used to have this little gap in the by the gates. And so there's a little portion of the match that you can see, just a tiny bit, but such was a dedication of me and some of my friends back then. We used to go and sneak a preview. So we used to probably get 5 minutes of the game all in. But what they used to do, 15 minutes before the end of the match, they used to open up the gates and the turnstiles. So we were able to sneak in and watch the last 10, 15 minutes of the game. So that was quite good fun. And Charlton, but then when they were doing up their ground, they were loaning Crystal Palace as well. So, and Charlton were in the top division then as well. So I got to watch Charlton and Crystal Palace. Happy days. So those are my Crystal Palace memories. So you know what, so the FA Cups, we've won 1-2, lost 3 and drawn 1. So for synergy, we need to win on Sunday. So that'd be 3-1-3. So yeah, perfect symmetry. So I think the boys, if we can perform like we did against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, then I feel that we'll be too strong for Crystal Palace or at Wembley. But we still need to go. We need to put in a big performance because Palace have been doing well this season under Patrick Vieira. So I'm giving them the plaudits for some of their performances this season. So I'm actually going for a 2-0 Chelsea victory. So what do you think, guys? Stick your comments in the section below. Don't forget, as always, to like, subscribe and turn on all post notifications so you're notified every time we make a new video. Take care. Bye-bye.